Picture this. It is a random Tuesday. The kids are half-dressed, lunchboxes are half-packed, and someone just dropped a granola bar into the washing machine instead of the backpack. Sound familiar? Yes. Now imagine that same kid, 10 years from now, remembering something very different. Not a perfect day, not a big gift, but the time your family made up silly award certificates for road trip snacks. Everyone laughing so hard that ketchup ended up in someone's hair. That memory matters, more than you might think. And with Christmas right around the corner, a lot of parents are feeling the pressure. To make it magical, to make it memorable, to get it right. Here's the twist. The memories that protect your child's mental health are rarely about the tree, the gifts, or picture-perfect moments. They are about connection, repetition, and shared meaning. Hey, I'm Fatima, child and adolescent psychologist and parenting expert. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Today, we are going to talk about why family rituals, holidays like Christmas, and everyday memory making are not just cute extras. They are one of the most powerful, low-cost tools you have to support your child or teen's mental health. I'm going to give you the research highlights, the psychology behind it, real-life examples you can use tomorrow during the holiday season, and a simple step-by-step plan to turn ordinary moments into emotional anchors your kids will carry for life. Stay with me. I'll challenge you a few times, because this stuff works best when you try it and stick with it. Life is chaotic. Work, school, screens, extracurriculars, anxiety about the future. Kids pick up on all of it. Predictability disappears. Connection phrase. When families lose routine and meaning, kids show it in mood, sleep, behavior, and sense of belonging. You may notice more tantrums, more withdrawal, or a teen who says fine but looks anything but fine. Here is the hard truth. Rituals and shared memories act like emotional scaffolding. Remove them and kids have less structure, less security, and fewer shared stories that say you belong. But add them back in intentionally and you change the whole climate of the household. And just to be clear, this is not parenting nostalgia. Decades of research in child psychology and family science point to the same conclusion. Researchers and clinicians agree on 3 core ways rituals and traditions help children and adolescents. First, predictability and structure. Regular events such as dinners, bedtime stories, or an annual family day provide a stable rhythm. That rhythm reduces uncertainty and anxiety because children know what to expect. Predictability builds emotional regulation. Second, belonging and identity. Rituals tell a child who they are and where they come from. They transmit values and family identity through stories, repeated actions, and shared objects. That sense of belonging protects against loneliness and depression. Third, emotional memory and resilience. Positive family experiences accumulate in what you can call an emotional bank account. When hard times arrive, those memories serve as a buffer. Studies show children who experience meaningful rituals have better emotional adjustment, lower anxiety, and higher life satisfaction over time. If you're into the academic names, here is the short map. Attachment theory explains how dependable caregiving and predictable routines create a secure base for exploration. Bronfenbrenner reminds us family practices shape the immediate environment where development happens. Clinical work from family ritual researchers shows clear links between rituals and lower anxiety and stronger coping. Long-term studies across child development, clinical psychology, and family research consistently show this pattern. Kids who grow up with meaningful family rituals show fewer anxiety symptoms even during medical or life stress. Researchers who study family routines find stronger family cohesion and better emotional outcomes. Frequent family meals correlate with lower rates of depression and suicide ideation among adolescents. Rituals that are explained and given shared meaning predict higher self-esteem and stronger identity in teens. In short, the data say this. Habitual, meaningful family time helps kids thrive. Not all traditions are created equal. For a ritual to promote mental health, it should do 3 things. Be predictable and repeated. Consistency is the secret sauce. Be shared and meaningful. Explain the reason and invite participation. Traditions that have a story behind them stick longer. Be joyful or at least emotionally honest. Rituals should allow for real feelings. Celebrations that force fake happiness can backfire. Let grief and joy coexist. What matters most is not perfection. Research shows that small, repeated rituals matter far more than big, occasional events. Here is a zero-fluff roadmap you can use starting today. Step 1. Choose one anchor ritual. Pick something you can do weekly. A 15-minute family check-in at dinner, a Friday 5-minute silly awards ceremony, or a bedtime story with a shared 1-sentence recap of the day. Step 2. Make it meaningful. Say why it matters. Tell one quick family story each time the ritual happens. Use phrases like,
"This is our family story,"
or
"This is how we celebrate trying hard."
Step 3. Invite participation. Give each child a role. Small tasks boost belonging and skill building, and that includes teens. Let them pick the playlist, the joke, or the dessert. Step 4. Keep it short and consistent. You get more mileage from a 5-minute ritual that happens every week than from a 3-hour event once a year. Step 5. Document. Take a photo, write a line in a family memory jar, or record a 2-sentence voice memo on your phone. Memory creation is reinforced by reflection. Before we jump in, if you're finding this helpful, give it a like. And be sure to watch my video on quality time. It ties perfectly into this topic. For toddlers and preschoolers, storytelling dinners with finger foods that are named after feelings. Use a feelings puppet for 5 minutes after dinner. For school-aged children, ritualize small wins. Create a family awards night for homework effort or kindness. Let kids create the trophies from recycled material. For tweens and teens, prioritize choice. Give them agency over a tradition. Let them host a movie night or curate a playlist. Make rituals low pressure but symbolic. A shared silly handshake or playlist that travels with them builds attachment without embarrassment. Example 1. The garbage bag driveway dance. Start with a 5-minute goofy dance in the driveway before leaving for school. Everyone picks one silly move. Call it the Go Day dance. It sounds ridiculous, but it signals connection and becomes a memory anchor. Example 2. The gratitude sticky note jar. Every night, one person writes 1 sentence about something good that happened and drops it in the jar. At the end of the year, open the jar and read them aloud. Example 3. The travel snack awards. On any family drive, have each person judge snack creativity. Winner gets a homemade certificate. Kids love the silly recognition and the shared story sticks. Pitfall 1. Ritual becomes chore. If it feels forced, stop and simplify. Make it shorter or change the timing. Pitfall 2. Comparison and pressure. Holidays like Christmas are a perfect example. When the focus shifts to gifts, competition, and perfect Instagram moments, the mental health benefits disappear. Avoid financial stress by focusing on activities, not stuff. Traditions cost time and creativity, not money. Pitfall 3. Ignoring difficult feelings. If a holiday triggers grief or conflict, acknowledge it. Use the ritual to name feelings and include a quiet moment of recognition. That honest space is more healing than an insistence on happy only. I challenge you. Pick one ritual from the ideas we just mentioned and do it 3 times in a row. If you stop after one, you will know why routines fail. Consistency is the test. Try it 3 times, then come back and notice what changed in mood or conversation. Use short, concrete language. Say, "This is our family time, and here is why we do it."
Because we want to remember good stuff and help each other when things are hard.
Invite them to share what they want to keep and what they want to change. When kids feel co-creators, they actually show up. Keep a weekly anchor. Pick one seasonal event to repeat. Involve kids. Give each child a job. Make space for real feelings. Document the memory. Use simple symbolic language. Explain the meaning. Repeat consistently. You made it. Here is the 3-step action plan to actually do this. Step 1. Choose one short ritual you can do weekly. Step 2. Explain its meaning and give each kid a role. Step 3. Do it 3 times in a row and document one memory from it. That is it. Small habits build big emotional reserves for your kids. One last point. While I used Christmas examples because the holiday season brings all of this into sharp relief, these tips apply to any holiday, any family celebration, and every culture. You can adapt the ideas to your own traditions and values. The core is the same. Connection, repetition, and meaning are what build childhood resilience no matter where you live or how you celebrate. Thanks for listening. Keep making memories. They are more than nostalgia. They are childhood resilience. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more parenting tips and strategies. See you in the next video.
Merry Christmas, lovely parents!